And welcome back to Truth Radio. We're in our second hour of our March 22nd, 2011 edition, and we're on WALE990am.com and also Ustream.tv. And we got Erik the Red on the phone. And Erik, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. And Erik the Red was a former Satanist, and I'm going to let him actually do it.
Actually, that's not true. I've never been a Satanist, but I was targeted out by the Antichrist movement.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I misinterpreted that. But please forgive me for that, man. And so, like, yeah, definitely. You know, what happened now? You were targeted.
Yeah, I was pretty much targeted out my whole younger life. I'd say from about 20 years old on. My party life led me into something that I didn't know what was coming, and I never sold out to them, but I was surrounded by them and targeted out and manipulated to the point of no return. And my whole objective here coming on tonight is just to let everybody know that the Bible prophecy is real. There is an Antichrist network, Synagogue of Satan, Revelations 2:9 that is happening. All the conspiracy is orchestrated by them.
Yep.
People don't understand this. They're confused by all the different fronts and organizations and different names they make up and all the language they use to hide what they're really doing, because they're conniving, scheming bloodsuckers is what they are. But yeah, I was targeted out. I was a party animal for a long time, and I had a lot of energy, and I still do, but I had to quit the partying scene.
That's amazing.
Like things, I can just blow your mind, the things that I've been through.
Yeah, and so like basically, I mean, I know we're on the same page about the Illuminati and everything, and you know, explain to the people how real of a threat is the Illuminati. How real of a threat are these people in darkness?
The Illuminati are the children of the serpent. They're the inner circles of the Antichrist network. Big Brother is the Antichrist network, Synagogue of Satan. The Illuminati are the inner circle, the 33rd degree Freemasons. They orchestrate all the conspiracy, and they take orders from the demonic hierarchy. The rabbit hole always leads back to Lucifer and his minions of doom. It always has. All the confusion is orchestrated by them. It never ends. They have made malicious intent in art and the science, and they have their evil little scientists and their little busy bee satanic workers working 24/7 around the clock, manipulating humanity. That's what they do best.
Yeah, and how they they conspire with each other. You know, the world banks and leaders of governments.
You keep asking me questions and stuff because I have so much to say. It's just that I can't remember it all.
No, I understand. There's a lot of information out there to.
Oh, wait, stop right there. You just made me remind me of something. Yes, they use telepathy.
Yep.
They use demonic telepathy to communicate with each other, and this is how they manipulate the human race. They can talk to each other without saying a word, and they are mind readers, so they can read the minds of humans and use telepathy with each other at the same time. And this is how they took away. The Antichrist moles have infected the entire political structure of this country and the world. They can manipulate humanity because they have these demonic powers. They use telepathy and they can mind read, and they are dimension hoppers, like the movie Jumpers kind of glorified it a little more than it really is, but they can leave their human body and go spiritual. They can also enter animals. They can possess animals and look through the eyes of cats, dogs, birds. I've been through all of that. I've been manipulated and smashed into the dust so bad. When I was, I'd say at the heart of the manipulation I went through, I was brought into Phoenix, Arizona to be destroyed.
Yep.
And that's like a home base. It's a complete modern-day Nephilim, children of the serpent town. Phoenix, Arizona is a satanic city. And
that's why they call it Sin City.
It's out of control.
Yeah.
I was brought there to be destroyed, and I was manipulated into the dust so bad that I can't believe I actually lived to tell the tale, but the Creator God pulled me out. And the only reason why I didn't die there is because I cut out all the I asked the Creator every day to pull me out of there, and you did. You made a huge spectacle in doing it.
Well, amen to that, man.
For anybody who's listening, if you have problems within the dark side, or you feel like evil's just climbing all over you, you really have to ask the Creator God to forgive you. And you have to make an effort to cut the sin out of your life and just do it. And you'll feel better for it. And keep talking to the Creator every day and make him your best friend, and he will protect you, he will save you. And he will take you away from all that evil. You just have to keep doing your part. That's the gist of all of it.
Yeah, and now, what did you see though? I mean, like when you said they threatened you and everything else, and what was that?
It surrounded me, dude. It's like no episode of the Twilight Zone could beat my life. They use demonic manipulation. They have powers. They use telepathy with each other. They know where you're going to be before you're there. They'll show up in the most uncanny places and say, "Hey, dude, what are you doing here?" When you're thinking the same thing, going, "No, what are you doing here? There's no way you could be here right now," kind of thing.
Yep.
You know, they're always, I call it a chain gank, though. One person will be waiting for you down there, and they'll just kind of lead you along, and they'll make things happen to lead you up to somewhere else, and then those stage players will be there waiting for you, like, you know, they're always just waiting to pull the next demonic stunt. It never ends to their madness.
Well, the thing is, like, you know, people like you, I mean, like, you have light in you, you know, obviously because God saved you, you know, and they can't stand that, and you know, they can see.
I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yep.
I mean, well, I'm not in the party life anymore. I don't really sin. I mean, the biggest sin I have now is my anger towards the wicked, because now I actually get to sit back and I watch how America is manipulated.
Yeah.
And everybody's sucked into the grind. I mean, take a good look around at what's going on.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, look at the indoctrination they did to the kids. I mean, like, you go into school, they teach you evolution, they teach you, you know, not what to believe, but how to believe, and you know, and it's just a complete manipulation, dumbing down of society, and they attack you from
exactly. Evolution is a Luciferian front. It's a whole movement backed by Freemasons, always was.
Yep.
The Satanic Councils taught Darwin. The whole thing was a scam. They did a really good job. They deceived millions deceived into believing that there is no God because of evolution. But anybody can tap on 1,000,000 years to something, or 10 million years, or 2 billion years. Who's going to argue with it, you know?
Yeah.
How are they going to even say that? They weren't there then.
I was just
what was
debating.
Going on 5 million years ago. Can you even comprehend what was going on then, dude? Was there even a world then? Was the universe here? Who knows what was going on? They can't say anything, and they're carbon dating things all a fraud.
Oh, I actually did carbon dating before, and what they do is they you could do, like you say, 10 tests with the same, you know, rock, whatever, same carbon dating, and you got to come up with 10 different answers, totally different from the other answer. And what they do is they take the answer that sounds the best. And right on, if you go to even Wikipedia,
they have no basis for what they're doing. It's just deception is what it is.
I was just debating a ton of evolutionists on my Facebook here. I put that picture of one of the Nephilim there, the bones there, and you know, I got tons of people hitting that up. They put it up all over different posts and everything. And
when you start debating evolution, it gets hairy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They just never quit, and they're always saying the same thing.
Yep.
It's a meaningless debate. But, I mean, it's sort of an important one, because the only basis that the atheist has is evolution.
Yep.
But there's one sentence, if I can think of it now: there cannot be knowledge without existence, and no existence without knowledge. That proves the existence of the Creator God. You cannot get around that sentence.
Yeah.
DNA could not form out of non-living matter. It can't. It's
too complex, and and the funniest one is everything's here by chance. That's the funny one. It's like, you know, we know you're just one eyeball is more complex than New York City, LA, and Tokyo put together. So I said, if an eyeball could form by chance, then perfectly work a 747 or a skyscraper just could build by